homemakers, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Angel and I'm your digital homemaking coach here at Habits of a Homemaker, where I teach you how to cultivate godly character and habits within your home for the glory of God. I am also the author of How to Be a Successful Homemaker e-guide, which if you are watching this today as of May 9th, 2022, my e-guide is 30% off today, ladies. Today only. The e-guide sale will end today at 11:59 p.m. So you ladies want to make sure that you head over to habitsofahomemaker.com so that you can purchase your e-guides for 30% off, because after today, the e-guides will be returning to full price. So if you want to go ahead and take advantage of this 30% off sale today, make sure that you go ahead either now or after this video at habitsofahomemaker.com. The link will be in the bio and in the description box so that you can purchase your e-guide today. All right, ladies, so let's hop on into the video. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you ladies 5 reasons why you are failing as a homemaker. I know that probably stepped on some people's toes, but it's okay. Hear me out, ladies. Just because you are failing at something does not make you a failure. We can learn from failing. We can learn how to win. So all that means is right now, you're not winning at homemaking, okay? You're struggling right now, okay? And I am going to share 5 reasons why that may be the case. The first reason is you are trying to do everything in your own strength. Ladies, that means that you are trying to fulfill your role as a homemaker in your own strength. You aren't relying on the Lord. You aren't going to Him and seeking Him and asking Him to give you strength for each and every day. You aren't asking Him to strengthen your body. You aren't asking Him to strengthen your mind and to renew in you a right spirit and creating you a clean heart. You need the Lord in order to be able to fulfill this biblical role that He has called you to as a woman, to be a homemaker, okay? Whether you work outside of your home or whether you are inside of your home full time or you operate a business or whatever the case may be, you still need the Lord to strengthen you. You need Him to help you. You need Him to lead you and to guide you. Prayer works wonders. Prayer is essential for being a homemaker, making sure that you are in communion with the Lord and making sure that you are casting your cares. To cast means to literally throw. So that means that everything that is on you, all of the weight, all of the things that you are struggling with, whether you're struggling with anxiety or looking around your home is causing you to feel anxious, you need to take all of those cares, all of those worries, all of those frustrations, and you need to throw that onto the Lord, because guess what? He can handle it. Whatever you are feeling like is too hard for you, is too heavy for you, you are incapable of doing, give that to the Lord and allow Him to comfort you, allow Him to strengthen you, allow Him to give you His peace that surpasses all understanding. Also, in a practical and natural sense, you also want to utilize your resources. So, ladies, your children, if you have children and they are with you at home, then you need to designate tasks for your children. Now, obviously, if you are a mother of a newborn or your children are too small, they're a year old, then obviously you're not going to be able to wash the dishes or sweep the floor. But even if you have toddlers, okay, your toddlers can still do small tasks. Well, my 1-year-old, he's not really doing much of anything but throwing stuff on the floor. But my 3 and 5-year-old, they can do small tasks, like after they eat a snack, pick up their trash and go walk it to the trash can. Okay. My 3-year-old, he was just throwing his trash, just wherever, just placing his stuff down. And we had to show him and teach him and train him. No, sweetheart, you need to pick up your trash after you're finished, walk to the trash can and place it inside. So even tasks like that, getting your children involved. My 5-year-old daughter, she sweeps the floor. I was trying to do everything in my own strength. Like I was just superwoman and just feeling like, okay, children, you guys go to the playroom and I'm going to tidy up here, as opposed to getting them involved. When I got my children involved in homemaking, I wasn't trying to do everything on my own. So ladies, make sure you are also designating tasks as needed. All right, reason number 2 is you have taken on too many responsibilities, okay? This is a big one. Oftentimes, as homemakers, for some reason, other people feel like, oh, you at home, you can just do it all. Okay, oh, you're at home? Well, can you babysit my children for me 5 days out the week? Or, oh, can you be my personal assistant? Or, oh, I need some help with this. Oh, the list goes on, right? Sometimes people can try to take advantage of us as homemakers. Get this, ladies, if we allow them. You are the manager, the keeper, okay, of your home. So no one else can come and try to say, oh, well, this is how your day is going to go. You are the one who instructs how your day is going to go, how the home essentially is going to flow. And so, ladies, never allow someone else to dictate your homemaking schedule. Make sure that you are setting up boundaries. I talk about this in my How to Be a Successful Homemaker e-guide. I literally share and get very transparent and share a personal story about a situation that occurred. Someone wanted to use me to their advantage. I don't believe that it had any negative motives behind it, but essentially it would have benefited them, but it would have not benefited my home in any way. And not only would it have not benefited my home, but it actually would have drained me and essentially depleted from my household. And I share that story in detail with you ladies in my e-guide, but I shared that story to show you all boundaries that you have to create as a homemaker. So if you are taking on too many responsibilities, you're a yes woman to everything, every single thing that's going on at the church every day of the week, you're saying yes to, even though you know that you don't have time for it or something conflicts with your schedule. Every event you're trying to go to, but you know that this event is taking place during the time every single week that you are getting your kids ready for bed, and that conflicts with your schedule. Maybe you are part of the PTA and you have been the designated mom to bring cupcakes to, a weekly school meet, and you know that it's overwhelming you and stressing you out. Whatever it is, make sure that you are assessing your life, assessing your schedule and your routine and seeing, have I taken on too much of a load? Have I taken on too many responsibilities? There was a time where I was really, really stressed out years ago as a homemaker, and I had to examine my life and examine different things. And I said, you know what? I've taken on so many responsibilities that, get this, ladies, the Lord hadn't even instructed me to take on. There's a difference when, you may just be having a busy season. Like even now, I have a lot going on, but God is calling me to do more in this season. So I know that I'm going to be stretched a little further in this season. I know that in this season, it's going to require me to do a little bit more, or to change my schedule around, or to not be able to do certain things that other people thought I would be available to do before, because I have to focus on what the Lord is instructing me to do. There's a difference when you are being called to something versus when you have just taken on unnecessary stuff. You've taken on an unnecessary load. You just said yes to people when you really wanted to say no. You've said yes to things because you feel obligated to, but really it does not align with the vision of your household. You have to make sure that you assess those things and make sure that you are not taking on too many responsibilities, especially those that don't concern you or your household or what it is God has purposed you or commissioned you to do in this season. All right, ladies, that takes me to reason number 3, and that is you are not partnering with the Holy Spirit. Ladies, I mentioned in a previous video that I can do nothing in excellence without the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the greatest teacher. I pray for the Holy Spirit to give me wisdom, to give me knowledge, and to give me understanding of his word, to give me understanding on how to run my home, on how to be an effective homemaker, on how to be a godly homemaker and a godly wife and mother and woman. You want to make sure that you are partnering with him, that you are seeking him and asking him for wisdom. Ladies, ask the Holy Spirit for wisdom. He will give it to you. He will put people and women in your life that will pour into you and that will give you wisdom. Or maybe that wisdom may come from a phone conversation on a friend, or maybe you have a homemaking coach or mentor, or maybe you read a book, or maybe you have a devotional that you're reading. It's so many different ways in which you can get wisdom, but the most important thing is that you are getting it, that you're partnering with the Holy Spirit, that when you wake up and you rise early for your day, that you ask the Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, lead me today. Speak to me today. Speak through me today. Make me sensitive, Lord, to your Holy Spirit. Give me the greatest sensitivity to the Holy Spirit that I can have. Holy Spirit, speak to me. Nudge me. Help me to not be so busy and so preoccupied that I don't have a listening ear to you. Maybe you are going to instruct me to give someone a call today and encourage their hearts. Maybe you're going to instruct me to pray for one of my sisters who's struggling. Maybe you're going to nudge me so that I can spend extra time with one of my children today that maybe is feeling a little down or discouraged or feeling like they haven't had that one-on-one time with me. Partnering with the Holy Spirit literally will change the way you homemake. It will change the way you operate in your home. I was speaking with a seasoned homemaker. She's my grandmother in spirit. You all know that both of my natural grandmothers are deceased now, but she is still part of my family, and she's adopted me as a granddaughter. And I was speaking with her, and she said, you know what? One of the greatest things that you have as a homemaker is access to the Holy Spirit. She told me that early in her homemaking years, she didn't have the Holy Spirit, that she wasn't saved and that she didn't know Christ. And as a result, because of that, she really struggled as a homemaker because she didn't have the Holy Spirit. And she told me, she said, you know what? You are way further ahead than I ever was as a young homemaker because you have the Holy Spirit. Ladies, there's nothing like the Holy Spirit. So if you are failing as a homemaker, check and see if you have been partnering with the Holy Spirit, if you've been relying on him, if you've been listening to him, if you have been sensitive to him or not. And if you haven't been, it's not too late. You still have time. So make sure that you include him in your day, because when you have him, you literally cannot fail because he is going to lead you in all things. All right, ladies, number 4, the fourth reason why you are failing as a homemaker is because you are lazy. Okay, so let's just go ahead and talk about it. You know, there are some things, ladies, that they just aren't even that deep, right? There are some things that literally it's like, okay, this didn't happen, not because the Lord didn't give you strength, not because the Holy Spirit didn't give you wisdom, but because you're just plain lazy and because you literally just didn't get up and do it. Woo! Ladies, okay? Sometimes we need a little tap on the hand, a little nudge, right? In the side that says, baby, you just need to get up and wash the dishes. You're sitting here, you're making all these excuses. I don't feel like it. I don't such and such, so forth and so forth. But the truth is, you just need to just get up off the couch and go in the kitchen and wash the dishes and get it done. And guess what? When you start moving and operating in the spirit of productivity, you are going to feel much better. So even if you don't initially feel like doing it, when you get up and you start doing it, you're like, this ain't even that bad. Okay. You start seeing progress, right? And I'm going to show you all how laziness can even sneak in, right? Real subtle sometimes. So your kitchen is a mess. And instead, the flesh part of you is saying, you know what? I've had a long day. I deserve to just sit on the couch and just eat a whole carton of ice cream and just watch Netflix while these kids, are napping, because I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like it today. I don't feel like washing the dishes. That right there, you can combat that with saying, you know what? My children are asleep right now. I've allowed this mess to pile up for a few days now. Let me get my house in order. Let me use this time to my advantage and let me go ahead and clean this kitchen. I'm going to listen to a homemaking podcast or a homemaking YouTube video, or I'm going to, listen to some music. I'm going to pray. I'm going to talk to God. I may even call one of my girlfriends up and have her in my AirPods while I'm just getting this stuff done. But whatever I have to do, I'm going to do it, because guess what? Not only am I going to feel better after I do this, but my house is going to be more efficient. It's going to run more smoothly. My children are going to be so happy and excited when they come in, because I know they're going to be hungry when they wake up. And when they come into the kitchen, I'm going to be ready to serve them. It's going to be a place that's going to be prepared for them and ready for them. Okay, and I'm going to be motivated to cook and prepare dinner because my kitchen is clean. Because if you're lazy and you've allowed things to just accumulate, you're not even going to be motivated. That laziness is going to bring on stress. It's going to bring on anxiety. It's going to bring on depression. It's going to bring on different things, because your space is going to reflect the laziness. So don't be a lazy homemaker. You can get up, you can rise up, you can do this thing, okay? I have a couple of videos that you can watch, and I will link them. If you are struggling with laziness as a homemaker, ladies, it is one of the ways in which the enemy will try to come in and try to get you to be unproductive, will try to get your home to be chaotic. The result, you will feel stressed and depressed, but you don't have to operate in that way. You don't have to allow laziness to cause you to fail as a homemaker. We have this, and you have it by partnering with the Holy Spirit. You have it by not relying on your own strength. You can do this. All right, and the last thing that's causing you to fail as a homemaker, number 5, is comparison. Comparison will literally cause you to lose your joy. Comparison will cost you. Comparison will rob you. Comparison will have you feeling depleted. It will have you feeling less than, unworthy, all of those different things. I actually have a video teaching on finding contentment in a world filled with comparison. It is a full teaching session, and I get very intimate and transparent with you all and share some stuff that I've never shared on YouTube or publicly. And all the ladies who have purchased that teaching have shared with me how valuable it has been to them and how much it has helped them as a homemaker. So if you would like to purchase that as well, I will have that linked in the description box and in the comment section as well. But ladies, comparison literally will rob you. Maybe you are looking at other homemakers on YouTube or social media. Maybe you're looking at me and you're feeling like, oh my goodness, I could never do that, or I could never, keep my home up this well, or anything like that. Ladies, stop the comparison. All of our homes are different. All of our family dynamics are different. There are some homemakers who are homemakers and don't have children. Some homemakers who are homemakers with children. So those are differences, right? That affect how we operate in our homes. I've watched some amazing homemaking videos, and I see some ladies go out and they are just, dining out at different restaurants, and they have a tea time every day where they sit down and they're able to, pamper themselves for, hours at a time, or maybe make bread, from scratch every single day and things like that. And guess what? I can look at those things, I can look at their content, and I can still enjoy it. I can take little things from it and implement what I can, or whatever the case may be, without feeling inferior or feeling like, oh my goodness, wow, I wish that I could designate an hour to sit at my vanity and just really take time, with myself in the morning. Or I wish that I could, just go out, to the market and just, stay and go out in the town and shop and do different things, for several hours out the day. But guess what? That's not my reality, and that's okay. We can look at other people's lives and we can be happy for other people without allowing it to make us feel bad or to take something from us. Because that same way that you may be looking at someone else, they may look at you and say, wow, I wish that I could spend 3 hours out of the day sitting on the floor and playing with my toddler. Or, wow, I wish that I could go, to play dates, with my kids throughout the day, or whatever the case may be. My point is saying that neither situation is better than the other. It's all about perspective, and the enemy will twist that to cause you to compare to each other and cause you to be discontent as a result. So that comparison breeds discontentment. And that's what I talk about in that video teaching because it is so important. I literally almost allowed that discontentment to destroy my family. And that's what I share in that video. I share my personal story. I share what happened. I share the signs that you ladies need to look out for. I share the triggers. Then I teach you how you can avoid that, how you can combat that, what you need to do to make sure that that doesn't happen. So it is so important and vital that we don't allow comparison to come in and to sow discord and to sow discontentment to where we are now failing as a homemaker because our mind isn't even present in our home. We're discontent, we're frustrated, we're angry, and now we're not operating as the lovely, beautiful, graceful, gracious women that God has called us to be in our homes. So ladies, I pray that you were encouraged today by this message. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please share with another homemaker today. Don't be stingy. Share it with someone else today, whether it's on your social media platform or whether you text one of your girlfriends just to encourage her heart. Share it with someone today. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and hit your notification bells so that you can be notified every time I put up a video. Ladies, don't forget to take advantage of my How to Be a Successful Homemaker e-guide. Ladies, I teach you all, I share with you all how to win at homemaking. So if you feel like you are failing at homemaking, ladies, come on and get some of this wisdom and learn how to be a successful homemaker. Learn how to win at homemaking. Go to habitsofahomemaker.com and purchase my How to Be a Successful Homemaker e-guide for 30% off. The sale ends tonight, y'all, at 11:59 p.m. After that, it will be back full price, but it's still worth it at full price. But I want you ladies to still take advantage of the opportunity that you have today and make sure that you get your copy today. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye, ladies.